Hello, this is Pat O'Brien.
And I'm Cassie Python. Today we are talking about Death to Fanboy and his video of how Sophia became a walker and got inside the barn during Season 2 of The Walking Dead. So, their first, not question, but statement is Herschel claims he didn't know, and most likely Otis put her inside. This is probably true. He didn't know, and the only reason Otis put her inside was because she would be a walker. The next question is Otis dies the night Carl gets shot, which is the day after Sophia gets lost. Which means that he found her before hunting, I guess. And he tells no one that Sophia's inside the barn. The reason that he would do that is because they didn't want anyone to know Sophia was inside the barn.
Or they didn't know if it was just a regular zombie or not.
Next question is, how do you explain Daryl finding the can of sardines and the closet with the bed inside the old house?
That means she probably spent the night there, but she probably left the day and then gotten bit while wandering through the forest trying to find her way back.
And this is completely true, but what I'm saying, she might have not even slept there. How is she supposed to get the sardines? She never had any food when she hid, so the only way she could have found them is if she literally found them.
In the old house that she was probably at.
Or on the ground somewhere, which would have been really nasty, because it probably would have been open already. So,
hey, if you're in the middle of a zombie attack and you're very hungry, lost in the woods, I think I would eat an old can of sardines.
yeah. Why didn't Glenn see her when he climbed to the top of the barn trying to get a fancy?
Well, that question can easily be answered because Sophia could have been on one side of the barn, underneath him, anywhere, underneath that. It's an unlikely chance that you would find Sophia in a horde of 10, 20 zombies.
Especially if you don't know she's dead yet.
Yeah.
Everyone thought that she was still alive. Everyone would have thought she was running off somewhere and they were trying to find her in sectors. So she was where no one knew she was. You wouldn't be looking for her. If you did see her, you would have thought, look in. What you did.
Daryl finds Sophia's doll away from the farm.
Miles away. So
yeah. Curse my stuttering.
The remix. The most obvious reason that her doll would be miles away is because that was where she was attacked, where she was bitten on here, the left side of her shoulder. So either that or she fell off the cliff that Daryl fell
when trying to find Sophia.
Trying to find her.
This question will also mingle with this next question.
With the next few questions, actually. Sophia was bitten on the left shoulder, as I said, by a walker. Any walker. That means she was overpowered. Not true. And most likely she would have been eaten immediately. Not true again.
Sophia can easily have ran off if she got bitten from behind.
Or if she just, if she got tackled, if she just happened, if she gets tackled from the front, you can push a, zombie to the side or something, roll the other direction, get up and run. If you run far enough, you'll eventually outrun a walker. Or you'll get lucky and, it'll get stuck somewhere, or maybe it'll fall in, face first into a rock and die, something like that.
Also, the CDC in the end of Season 1 said that
We change at different times. Come on.
Yeah. We perfect this video about 1,000 times, but I stutter a lot. But they do change at different times, the doctor at the CDC's wife changed in 8 hours. The lowest they've had at the CDC was
4?
it was around 4 hours, and then the longest it took was about
26.
26.
If I'm correct.
But as in the second to the last video of season 2, Shane was changed in a matter of minutes.
Seconds, actually.
Seconds, yeah.
Because Rick stabbed him, he died, and it came back within seconds, and Carl had to shoot him.
Yeah.
So even if she manages to get away from the walkers, she would get the fever like Jim did in season 1. This is where our talk of the CDC in hours came in. She could have changed in 4 hours. Maybe less. She could be the one, like, special person that changes in 2 or 1. But I don't know.
It took hours for Amy to turn into The Walking Dead to a walker without having the fever.
The reason this is when she was bitten in the arm, she lost a lot of blood in minutes. She was dead. She was either dead or asleep, so she couldn't have the fever. She was done. She had no life in her. So the fever, human body, when a fever fights back on something, a fever is the last chance your body has. It's the last choice. The fever is trying to kill whatever is inside of you. So the fever wouldn't come if your body has nothing to fight for.
Okay, and remember Dale as a tribute in the Zombies. He was one of the best characters there was. Unfortunately, he did die sad. But it had to go to change the next few episodes in the season. But oh well, there's more main characters to come.
He was a good man with diplomacy. He was probably the one who kept the
Group alive.
apart. He probably was the one that had Sean live as long as he did. If Dale wasn't so diplomatic, Sean would have lost much sooner, and everything would have checked a little faster. But everything did end how it ended up, and we'll see who does this season 3.
If you were to watch season 3, it seems to be a really good episode. I've heard that there's a town and
as we're watching the trailer, Daryl's coming back.
and there is
Not
a
Daryl.
I think it was
Daryl. It's Daryl or Daryl's brother is coming back. The guy from season 1 who had his hand off.
yeah, he's coming as a complete badass, along with this one black thing racist.
The chick that saved Andrea from the zombies. We don't know if she's a chick yet, but if you watch the trailer, we forgot to spoil it. Sorry about all, but if you watch the trailer, it's a black, not dreadlocks or anything, curly hair, stuff like that. I'm guessing they're her friends, or work her friends,
Or
and
slaves.
well, no, why
She hacked off your arm.
Yeah, your arms put it back. Yeah, she has zombies for chickens. That chick is complete. This